Today I'm going to show you how to hopefully quickly mod your Wii. Start on the Wii menu, go to the Wii settings. We're going to be going to the Internet settings, which is on the second page. Internet. Connection settings. If you have not made a wireless connection, make one now, and then you're going to have to put in custom settings for it in a minute. So once you make one, you'll be at this screen. And we're going to go to Change Settings, over to DNS. You're going to hit No, you're going to hit Advanced Settings, and these are the DNS servers you need to use. Right now I suggest pausing the video if needed and entering them in. After that we're going to hit Confirm, we're going to hit Save, and it's going to do a connection test. This might take a second. When it's done, you should get this screen. We're going to hit No for that update. From here, we're going to go back again, and we're going to hit User Agreements. We're going to hit Yes. We're going to hit Next, and if you immediately get to the screen, blue, I believe it's got a My Little Pony on it. This is the screen you want. This does legitimately take 1 to 2 minutes, so please just wait. If for any reason you point your Wiimote at the screen and you do not see the pointer, just restart your Wii and go back into the Internet settings. And go back into the user agreements and it will start again. It does fail sometimes. Now we're just going to wait for it to finish. During this time, also make sure your SD card is not in, and if it continues to fail and your Wii is on its side, try standing it up. It does help sometimes. So when it is done, you'll get to this screen. It's going to download what you need from the internet. It did change back your DNS servers automatically for you as well. And you're going to load into the installer for the Homebrew channel. This message is going to come on the screen for a minute or so. And once it is done, you just press 1 to continue. You're going to hit continue again. Your screen might look different here. bootmii is not installable on the majority of Wii systems, so it might not show that. It may say installable only as iOS or similar, but if you have a version 1 Wii, you will be able to install both. I don't recommend doing bootmii as it's not really that needed. It is a good way to back up things if you plan to make a lot of hazardous changes. Such as installing themes or anything like that. But other than that, you shouldn't need bootmii. It's always a good idea to back up. We're going to hit install the Homebrew channel. Yes, continue. And at this point, you can put in the SD card. And hit continue and hit exit. And it will load you into the Homebrew channel. So once you're here, you're going to see these 3 options. You're going to go to D2X cIOS installer. This is the software that actually makes you be able to play the Wii games and GameCube games and run specific games like Guitar Hero. And there's a couple others. So you're going to see, use the Wiimote just like this, up and down. And then left and right. We're going to go all the way over to the right. Beta 52 should be at the end. We're going to go to cIOS base 56. We're going to keep 249. We're going to go from 21010 all the way over to 65535. So now once you have those settings, we're going to hit the home button. It's saving that to a list of things to install, and now it automatically changes the two settings for us. And so now we're going to go to cIOS revision and go all the way over 65535 and hit home again, and it's going to change it for us again, and we're going to hit home one more time, and then we're going to hit A, and then we're going to hit A again. Now mine already has the files on the SD card for it, so it's going to go a little faster than if you're downloading over Wi-Fi. But this is about how long it takes. I'm not going to speed up or slow down the video. '56 and '57 are patched over 249 and 250. Those are the custom iOSs that are going to be used for Wii games. These have been updated a lot over the years, and the Beta 52 is from what I've seen, the most stable, and there's almost no issues at all at this point. The Wii's pretty old. iOS 58 is for Nintendo, which Nintendo uses that iOS to load the GameCube games through. And the GameCube games play native for every Wii. I'm not sure about the Wii Mini, but I mean, I would assume it can run GameCube, because I mean, they couldn't have changed too much except for just removing the Wi-Fi. And so we're done with this now, so we're going to hit the B button on the back of the remote. And we are going to go to Priiloader. I am using an outdated Priiloader. The package that I put at the bottom of this video is going to be updated. So once that please wait while we init goes away, you can hit the plus button. Priiloader is kind of like a custom bootloader. Like if you've ever seen your BIOS screen when your computer starts, it's like extra protection from bricking your Wii is the reason why we install it. And so now after Priiloader, we're going to put WADs on the Wii. So we're going to go to yet another WAD manager, load. Some people use different ones, ModMe, WAD manager. I mean, they all do the same thing. I just like this one. We're going to hit A again. We're going to go down to WADs, and we're going to go to GBA and hit plus, NES and hit plus, Sega and hit plus, SNES hit plus, and WiiFlow and hit plus. Hit A again. These install very quickly. These are just forwarder channels, so you don't have to launch the Homebrew channel every single time you want to run a game. After that, this Wii is what I would consider to be fully modded. There is no themes or anything installed. I don't recommend themes. That's usually where things go wrong, is changing too much on the system. So as you can see, there was minimal things installed. WiiFlow is obviously where the Wii and GameCube would go. SNES, Game Boy Advance, Nintendo, and Sega. There are other consoles you can load onto this. These are the four that I generally load onto consoles. They're standard, they're easy to use. They have their own folders on the SD card where you drop the games in. It should just be called like SNES 9X, and then inside of that will be a folder for ROMs. Obviously the folders are empty now because I cannot distribute ROMs to anyone. But other than that, your Wii is now modded.